Hello, and welcome to the District of Hapienass, the home of the free and the land of the happy. I will be showing you guys a tour of my country, the District of Hapienass, so that you'll get a feel for what it's like in case you ever wanted to visit. So, let's jump to it. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to boat your dock that you've used to travel across the wide ocean, and you're going to want to dock it in the free boat docking, courtesy of Hapienass Incorporated. But make sure you've got this passport with you, which you're going to have to give to this young gentleman over here, so they can examine it to make sure that you're a legal immigrant or just visitor. So we give him the paper. He'll examine it for a minute. Okay, looks like it's good. And oh yeah, also over here there's a map of the where we are. So in case we came here by accident or we got lost or something, we'll be able to know where we are using this map. So, yep. All right, now we're going to want to continue this way to the waiting room, which is where we have to show somebody else our passport, but usually there's a really long line of people waiting. Today there's not, though, which is good. So they have this entertainment or an aquarium. There's some fish in there, as you can see. And also back here, we've got a aquarium control center where they can monitor the fish using that computer. But once you do get to the front of the line, you'll come to the portal check-in center, and you're going to want to give your piece of paper again to another young gentleman who will examine it. All right, looks like it's good. So now we have to read the rules and regulations for entering the portal that will take us to the city. Please enter with caution. Do not move forward until teleportation is fully complete. Please refrain from barfing rainbows during teleportation. And thank you and enjoy your visit. Alright, so once you've read the rules and regulations, you can continue into the portal. So here we go. Alright guys, so here we finally are in the city of Hapienass, the capital of the District of Hapienass. There's a map over here displaying where we are. We're that little green dot in the corner, or in the middle, I should say. Over here, we have the bank and the school, the first two buildings you'll probably happen upon. Let's first visit the bank because it seems to be more important. Obviously, it's where you get your currency, the blurb, which is the currency for the District of Hapienass. If you're from a foreign country, you can obviously exchange your currency for some blurbs. The blurb is actually equivalent to 3.14 US dollars. Unfortunately, I don't have any money on me right now, but I was granted access to the city for one day to show you guys a tour. I was given access by the mayor, who's unfortunately out of town right now, so we can't visit him. Alright, so the next place we want to go is the school. The school is called the Hapienass School, of course. And inside, we will first come across the principal's office. She just left, actually. She's over there right now. I think she's going to go back to her house. But, oh, never mind. What are you doing? Anyways, inside, she's got her computer, which she usually sits at and works on all day. The next room is, of course, the classroom. Now, the classroom is actually the only one in the entire school, and is taught by Miss Krillin, the one pacing back and forth in the corner over there. She teaches grades 1 through 12, and she's obviously been teaching about reading and apples, although I'm not really sure how those two go together. Anyways, their kids aren't in school today because it's Saturday, and so they're probably all at home right now. Pretty much the school, it's got some nice colors to spark anybody's imagination, although I'm not sure how that would work, except for the fact that they might feel inclined to barf rainbows of happiness. Anyways, the next place we're going to go is the 3-house cul-de-sac neighborhood. Next, because so you guys could get a feel for what a normal Hapienass house looks like. It's a pretty simple layout. There's a table in the corner, a pantry with some food in it, a bathroom over here in case you feel inclined to use it. Fortunately, it hasn't been used yet, and there's a sink in the corner for washing your hands when you're finished. The bed is pretty simple, and I actually think I'm going to sleep right now, just because it's turning nighttime, and I'd rather it be daytime so I can show you guys the rest of the town with the sunlight. Speaking of sunlight, there's 2 beach chairs on both sides of the patio to lay on, if you feel the need to, or you just want to lay out in the sun. The rest of the houses are basically the same. They all have the same layout because the builders didn't want to spend too much money on designing a new layout for each building, and the people of Hapienass seem pretty happy with it. So the only thing that they changed was the color. The next building we're going to visit is the hotel, which is where I am currently staying. It's called the Grand Blurp Hotel. Inside, you'll come to the check-in or check-out counter where the clerk is spinning around in happiness, apparently, because they probably just got a lot of money or maybe even a raise. In here, there's our currency, the blurb, even though it does say slimeball since this is all being translated to modern English. There's some B rooms to the right and A rooms to the left. As I said, I'm staying in room A8. It's pretty compact, but I do like it that way. All the rooms are pretty much the same, maybe with the same objects just moved around a little bit. The B rooms are basically the same thing. So the next place I want to show you guys is the lounge, where people can come and enjoy a good cup of joe and look out at the beautiful sky through the glass dome, which I think was a pretty good idea for the Grand Blurp Hotel. Obviously, he's had a little bit too much of coffee. Anyways, let's move on to the next place. The last and final building is, of course, the store, where the people of Hapienass come to buy their daily supplies. It's called Sam Bleeb's Grocery Store, and there's some 2 friendly clerks ready to check out any items you've already bought and input them into the computer in the back. You've got your essentials in the beginning, the weapons, of course, for defending yourself against any intruders, which do happen often, to come across the borders of the District of Hapienass, although we are not at war with them, thankfully. Then there's also some food on this end. My personal favorite is actually the cookie. The clothes, there's only 2 different colors because they haven't figured out how to dye them any other color. There's some brown pants, brown t-shirt, and a brown hat. But I like to buy the blue ones because they're my favorite. The action figures are for the little kids in case they feel bored while shopping in the store. They're pretty cheap, only about 1 or 2 blurbs a piece. The paint is used mostly for the houses, but it is very important because the people of Hapienass do value the colors of their home, as they think it does represent who they are. The 2 bathrooms are on either end, 1 for men and 1 for women. The sinks are on the left, and the bathrooms are on the right, which are pretty simple, just consisting of a toilet. So yeah, that's pretty much the store, Sam Bleeb's store, I mean. And I think there is only one other thing I want to show you guys, and it sort of has to do with their national holiday, the Dirt Block Day. This holiday is actually very strange. I'm not sure what the purpose of it is, or why they have it, or why it is even interesting or fun. The map of the park is right here. The little green dot, of course, represents us and where we are. High Pop Park Trail has mostly disappeared already, but fortunately I know the way. The High Pop Trail is supposed to take you to the place where people celebrate the Dirt Block Day. And when you come through the forest, you'll come to a little clearing, and in the center is, of course, the dirt block. The dirt block is supposed to be stared at for the whole day, and you're just supposed to stare at it. Anyways, I think that's all I have for you guys this video, although I'm sure most of you were forced to. Anyways, I hope you did enjoy our country. I hope you will come and visit the District of Hapienass. So, thank you all very much for watching again, and goodbye!